Hey everybody, welcome to the midday of Friday at San Diego Comic-Con at home. We had to retract the roof here so we could get in the shade because the sun is out and everything is great. Make sure you go to bluefinbrands.com/SDCC, bluefinbrands.com/SDCC, where you can get all of the exclusives that we're offering. You know, from Tamashi, we have the Godzilla color event color version. We have the SH figure arts for Son Goku Ultra Instinct Sign, Android 17 and 18. We have the amazing SH figure art Zero statues for Brawly, for Vegito. We have this great clear Optimus Prime model kit. Comes in a collector's tin. The front has the Autobot Matrix of Leadership that you shine a light through it. It looks just super duper good. And then finally from Bandai America, we have the Brawly Dragon Stars and the Goku versus Cell final battle. So bluefinbrands.com/SDCC or follow us on Bluefin Brands for all of the links to all of these products. But moving on to the fun stuff, what you're here for, we have a very special guest today, actor and all-around amazing nerd, Jake Choi. How you doing today?
I'm good, guys. How are you doing?
Fabulous. No complaints.
Thanks for having me.
Except not being in San Diego, I suppose. That's probably the biggest complaint. But what can you do?
Facts.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, we have a group thread like we're just like talking about how sad we are. We couldn't be at San Diego right now.
Support group, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We met last San Diego Comic-Con. How often do you go to Comic-Con? Was last year your first year, or are you a regular?
You know, last year was my first year, but I had friends who would go every year, so I would always get the scoop from them because, you know, I was in New York, and they'd just be like, "Yeah, I just came back from San Diego. It's the biggest Comic-Con, and it was so much fun." And I'd always just have super FOMO. And I went the first time last year, and it was even more grand and just more fun than I even expected, you know?
Every year it's like, how's it going to get bigger? How's it going to get bigger? And it just keeps expanding out into the city. You don't even need a ticket to actually enjoy yourself. You can just take part in like all the festivities around the convention center and have a really good time.
Yeah.
Now, was there anything at San Diego Comic-Con that just you couldn't believe lived up to the hype? Like you were just still surprised that everyone had told you how big this is, but it just didn't compare when you actually see all of the people.
You know what? People told me, Marvel, the different Marvel, the stations, they're always really, really dope. But I saw one Marvel like station. It was big, and they had all these humongous figures that were at least about a foot tall, if not bigger. Amazing details and colors, and all in glass cases. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like section. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it and they were all $500-$600, somewhere $1,000, and I was just mesmerized by the details and the sculpturing of those figures, and I thought that was really awesome. I think that there was a huge Street Fighter booth. I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter. I grew up playing that my whole life. That was amazing.
Yeah, and they always have people playing, and then creators coming, and different esports players signing autographs and stuff. The Capcom booth is always pretty cool.
Yeah. We got a signed poster from the guy that created a lot of the characters. He was signing that day, and of course, the Dragon Ball booths were awesome. I think was it Bandai Funimation had one. Bandai had one, right?
Tamashi had the big statue of Goku and stuff. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I grew up reading. That's how I learned Korean. Was reading the manga in Korean.
Oh wow.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, saw the Bluefin section. Got a nice Gundam figure.
Yeah.
It was.
Did you build it?
I built it. Yeah, I built it. Dang, it's in the living room. I wish I could show you because it's finished, man. And I got the panel liners, the paint, and I lined the panel a little bit,
nice.
Like the lines. It's nice. Yeah.
A lot of us just buy them and just keep them in the box. We don't really take them out and build.
It was in the box for over a year.
I believe it.
I did it like recently.
Yeah, the pandemic helps with something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
People are putting puzzles together, they're binge watching shows, and they're building Gundams.
Silver lining.
Right?
Now you're ready for your second Gundam.
I am. Bring it on.
Yeah,
we'll have to get you one out there.
Send it over.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned reading the manga for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. Did you read the mangas before you watched the show, or did you watch the show and then go back to kind of fill in some blanks?
I read the mangas first.
Wow.
Read the mangas first, and then the show came out on Cartoon Network. But I had already seen the anime in Japanese with English subtitles because my friend had the VHS. So I lived this older kid that lived right next door to me. He had all the mangas. He had all the VHS type tapes for Dragon Ball. So I'd be over his house every day just reading. And I borrowed a whole bunch, and actually I ended up keeping because he moved. but yeah, so they came out with the dubbed version on Cartoon Network, and I had already seen most of it by then.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a Super Famicom Dragon Ball Z game, and that my buddy got in Japan, and I played it all the time, but I had no idea what they were saying. And then when it came out on Cartoon Network, I'm like, where have I seen this before? I mean, like 7 years had passed, and I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, I know I've seen these guys before.
Yep.
It was always pretty cool when I made the connection. I still have the cartridge.
Oh man, that game was, I think it was one of the first fighting games that where it was 3D, right? Where
this one had like a split screen. Like if you flew and
if
you
you
separated, you would just kind of do like a split screen section.
Yeah.
And then and you beat the game when you defeated Cell. Boo wasn't a thing yet.
Right. It was
pretty
hard.
rad.
That game was it was fun, but it wasn't easy to like master. You know, like you had to play a lot.
It took me a while to figure out how to just get to the game because like the menu's obviously in Japanese, so I had to sort of figure it out and remember like, oh yeah, this is how I do it.
Right.
One player, two player.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Right.
Like, let me just punch the guy.
Start? Wait, hold on. How do I start?
Yeah, and then if you did like the Kamehamehas, they like and they would hit together. Then you just have to press the button really fast. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. This kid, the one that lived next door, he had that game too, and he would always beat me.
Yeah, that's tough.
At one
Everyone's
point,
got the one kid.
Yeah.
no, I feel like he always invited me because he just wanted to feel
Beat
like,
you?
yeah, because he wanted to win against somebody, and he knew I couldn't beat him.
Yeah. None of us
you
are that one
subservient.
kid, that's for sure. We all suck.
Yeah, that was the original form of bullying. I feel like.
I know, right? Like, I'm gonna make you
what
feel
sort of
bad.
What sort of stuff do you collect, Jake? You know, now that you're an accomplished Gunpla builder, you know, what's in your geek closet? What do you collect?
All right. Man, I wish we were doing this in the living room because you can see my figures. So I have a lot of the Tamashii Nation's the Figure Arts Naruto figures.
Sure.
The ones that like kind of like you can like they sort of match together on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
So I have the Hashirama and Madara. I think that's my favorite two figures. And then I have the double Sharingan Kakashi. Naruto Minato. I have the Sasuke. God, Itachi's too expensive, and it's just hard to find the Itachi one. It's just so expensive. And then I have the Tsunade and Jiraiya. And then I have Ultra Instinct Goku. The figure that's about 10 inches. It's I forget. Is it Tamashii Nations? I feel like it is.
Might be like an Ichiban thing.
Maybe, yeah. It's like the one that it looks like it's like clay, but it's actually plastic, but it has all like the scratches and everything on it.
Sure.
So I have the Goku Ultra Instinct. I have the Gogeta. Wait, the one where they fuse. Which one is that? Yeah.
Gogeta or Vegito?
Which one is it where they fuse with the earrings?
That's Vegito's the earrings, right?
Yeah.
Gogeta.
Yes. So I have the Gogeta, but I have Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, the same size, like the 10-inch one, like the
Wow.
big one.
Do you put your hat on it, or do you put like a coat on? Are they big centerpieces in your collection, or do you have like a holy grail for your collection, like something that's just the greatest thing that's amazing that you don't even keep out in the open because you don't want anything to happen to it, and it's hiding. There's a treasure map to get to it.
You know, I don't, but if I had to choose, it would be the Itachi. I have an Itachi figure, and it's not like the Tamashii Nations one. It's how do I explain it? It's pretty tall, but it's a little bit more expensive, and it's not as dynamic, but it just looks beautiful.
The high-end statue.
Yeah, and that it will be that one, the Itachi
You like
one.
all the big stuff. If I go into your house, am I just going to be surrounded by what looks like a bunch of giant people? in your
Yeah, they're
living
gonna
room?
jump. They're gonna jump you.
Yeah. Have a tea party with all your statues. It'll be a lot
One's
of fun.
gonna do a jutsu on you. One's gonna do a kamehameha. You know, it'll be a party.
I knew this guy had a lot of cardboard cutouts in his room. It was really weird.
Oh, really?
It's like they're always looking at you. You know, like
Oh, boy.
especially like when the lights are off, and then when you turn them on for the first time, and you just all of a sudden presented with a bunch of people looking at you. You're like, oh.
Especially because they're looking right at the camera, so they're looking at you the whole time. You're like, stop looking at me. No, but I also have I have Deku, My Hero Academia. I have a whole bunch of pops, Funko Pops. You know, Captain Marvel, LeBron James, Black Panther. Yeah, I got a couple of anime ones, Trunks, Whis.
Did you get the Black Panther that glows in the dark?
No, I have the golden Black Panther one, the limited edition. Yeah,
Nice, nice. People go crazy for the pops, man.
dude, I don't blame them. I do not blame them. They're cute.
They're adorable.
They're super cute.
Yeah.
You don't have just one. You have like 10,000. It starts with one, but then you're like, oh, no, I need this one.
I have like 9,999. I don't know about 10,000. That's pushing it, man. I don't know.
You'll get there.
I'll get there one day.
So you couldn't know Naruto is? Would you say Naruto is your favorite anime?
Yes.
What? When did your love for Naruto start? Did you watch it when you were younger? Did you pick it up later as an adult?
It's later. It's pretty recent. I'd say it's maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's really recent. Yeah, because I never got a chance to watch it when it was on TV when it came out. Because I think I was living in Korea at the time, and I just had no access to it. You know, like I was mostly on the computer or the phone. But yeah, and thank God, because I got to skip the fillers. You know, when I watched it for the first time. And then the second time I watched it, I saw most of the fillers because this was a couple months ago during the pandemic, so I had time.
Now, do you see yourself when you go to the store? Do you do the run everywhere you go?
Everywhere. The beach, Ralph's.
Doesn't matter, right?
On a
to
hike,
your car.
It doesn't matter.
Walking to the park.
But I just wish I could run as fast as them when they do this.
Yeah.
It just slows me down, man. It slows me down.
Yeah, it's crazy that even people who haven't seen the show know the run. Like my younger son, he's never seen a single episode of it, and he'll run through the house. Like, Naruto run.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Do you see all those like parody videos on TikTok and Instagram, like these memes? Yeah, it's funny.
Do you have a TikTok account?
I do have a TikTok. I'm not on it like that. But you know, it's the same handle as my social medias at the Jake Choi. Sure. Same thing. Yeah.
Like when I'm on TikTok, it like 30 minutes goes by and I have no idea. Like I'm literally just watching these little 15-second clips, and then before I'm like, have I really been watching these for 30 minutes? This is ridiculous.
Me and my roommate just had that conversation where he was like, "Man, did I just spend 2 hours on TikTok looking at like prank videos?" And I'll say the same thing. But some of those videos are so funny and clever.
No, it's amazing.
I'm
just
jealous
of how funny they are. I'm like,
they're just so fast, you know. And then you're scrolling through like the recommendations or your phone, and you'll see something, and you gotta swipe to see all their other videos.
Yes.
It's like a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I lose so many calories, man, laughing from those freaking videos.
I know, right?
They're hilarious. Yeah.
So what have you were talking about the pandemic? What have you been doing to kind of stay sane while we're kind of stuck at home?
Oh,
other than watching Naruto for a second time.
Oh boy, that was a huge part of it. But I have been watching, just different TV shows and movies. Like I finished season two of Barry. Got around to Fleabag, which is really good. It's a funny comedy. Rewatched Avatar. And then finished Korra for the first time after Avatar. I love Avatar and Korra. Just watching different movies and films. Started rewatching Cowboy Bebop. I'm almost done with that. Started One Piece recently. Started One Piece.
Oh.
I like One Piece.
We were just talking about that, and there's 900 episodes, and I'm on episode 8.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm moving along, man.
Dude,
the needle is moving.
It's moving. I'm on like 49, and I'm into it. It's slow. It starts off slow, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like Luffy. He's fucking dope. Oh, can I curse?
Right?
Huh?
I mean, you just did. It's fine.
Yeah. Fuck it. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, just oh, you know what? I've been catching up because I finished Dragon Ball Super, where they had the Tournament of Power, and I haven't had a chance to really catch up on the manga side because I'm still waiting for the anime to come out. But I've been catching up on YouTube, like just things that are happening, like Vegeta learning spirit fissure and teleportation. Like, it's amazing, Goku being able to go, tap into Ultra Instinct a little longer. And then Moro is strong as hell.
Right. just keep beating him up. Beat up Majin Buu. It's just like, whatever.
Oh my, yeah. Like, Goku couldn't even beat him with his like the Ultra Instinct, but not mastered one.
Yeah.
And wow, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I remember when it finally started coming out on Toonami, every Dragon Ball episode I really enjoyed, but it was always the next time on Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It always got me so excited, like, oh my god, something's finally gonna happen, and like I know that I enjoyed the 22 minutes that I just watched, but the next 30 seconds that I just saw were amazing. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be intense. They're good with the build up.
Yeah, oh my god, the build up. They're running joke with Dragon Balls. Like, it takes 4 episodes to pull a Kamehameha.
Right? Like, just fight the guy while he's charging.
5 minutes.
I know, right? Yeah, you could actually kick him in the face right now while he's charging. No, but when he does it, it's all worth it, man. It's all worth it.
It really
is. God, like that moment when Kid Gohan does Super Saiyan 2 for the first time.
Right. The music's playing.
Chills.
And you just get the chills, yeah. And when he starts like walking forward, you're like, oh my god!
and all the little cells are attacking him, and he's just like cutting their heads off with like one swipe. And you see Cell like break a sweat for the first time.
Yeah.
Dude. Dude. I'll never forget that.
It's so great because you earned it. Because like I've sat through like 60 episodes of the Cell Saga. Now this is it, and it's important because we've seen a battle back and forth for so long, and now Gohan is gonna just one arm Kamehameha.
Oh, dude, my God, no! I'm still waiting on Gohan to reach his full potential. I'm still waiting.
One of these days.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of rebounding in Super during the Tournament of Power. He finally was able to tap into like Ultimate again. But yeah, I hope that it's him and even Vegeta to a smaller extent, because it looked like the Moro arc was going to kind of be like Vegeta's moment to shine, because it looked like he was going to defeat Goku, but Vegeta was learning something, and I was like, sweet, I'm a Vegeta guy. I'm like, oh, this is his.
Me too.
This is the one where he's the hero. He's going to be the one that finally delivers the final blow, and then spoiler alert, and if you haven't read the manga, it looked like it was going to happen, but then it didn't happen.
Yeah, did it? Does it? This might be a spoiler, but doesn't Moro he absorbs one of his underlings, and he just becomes like his full transformation? Is that true? Before Vegeta can beat him?
That I'm not sure. I've mostly been keeping up with it through YouTube videos of people analyzing it, like 101 and stuff like that. But it sounds like a tricky move that Moro would do.
Right. Because Vegeta is really beating him up bad. Moro, with a spirit fissure. Every time he hits him, the spirits that he absorbed, they leave his body, and then he hits him with one final blow, and he loses all the spirits, and Vegeta doesn't finish him off, of course. And then Moro goes to his underling, and he absorbs the 2 underlings that are supposed to be pretty strong, and then he comes back down, and he's like at full power, but like even stronger than just earlier. And he kicks Vegeta one time, and he loses his Super Saiyan form. Right. Oh god, I was so pissed.
Vegeta likes to play with his food before he eats
exactly.
It, and it never really works out for him.
Never.
Like with Cell, that was the most infuriating thing.
Oh my god.
He had Cell beat, and he's like, go go do whatever you gotta do. It'll be more fun for me to beat you than.
He's
I'm
like,
what
if
are you
only you let me be my perfect self, then I could take you. And he's like, all right, let's see what you got.
Yep.
Yeah. That's like calling Martin McFly chicken or something like that.
I know, right?
I gotta prove, Kakarot, that I'm the strongest.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, that was infuriating.
Man.
Yeah.
What about superhero movies? Are you into superhero movies at all?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, more into the MCU movies.
Sure.
You know, the DC. You know, like I saw. I enjoyed Shazam.
Oh,
It was
Shazam.
fun. Yeah, Aquaman was beautiful, but you know the MCU movies for sure.
Would
Yeah.
it have bothered you if in Aquaman if they had like underwater voices with like the could have been cute.
You know what? A part of me, it would have been distracting, but a part of me is like, no, but that's how they should be talking.
I mean,
It makes
they're more grounded, they're more rough. They might as well.
this is
go all
realism.
in, right?
This is realism. I like it. And then you see Daniel Day-Lewis come over,
Right.
and he's like the villain, and he has real water in his mouth, and he's like, I'm not gonna act if I'm not partially drowning.
That guy commits. He is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take characters in Atlantean. I'm gonna live as an Atlantean. I built a house under the sea like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
This is who I am for the next 2 years of my life.
Right. You can't say nothing to me.
Nope.
That's right.
And I'll thank you when I get my Academy Award.
I know, right? You know what? He probably might be the first one to get an Academy doing a fucking DCU or MCU movie.
I know, right? Underwater, fully committed.
I know. It'll be him or Denzel, one of those two.
Right.
I don't know. But man, I'm excited for Phase 4, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Just gotta keep waiting on that one, man.
I know. But you know, Kevin Feige is doing his thing over there. You know?
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, it was last San Diego Comic-Con that he had that
Show
big
off.
thing.
All right.
Where he brought out all the kind of like Phase 4 stuff, and he introduced like Rashawn Ali as the next Blade. And,
Oh my God! Listen,
yeah,
because my Simu is a friend of mine, so I was very excited for Simu when he was Shang-Chi. But when they brought out Mahershala Ali to be Blade, that was a highlight for me. I lost my shit.
Yeah, it was like an NFL like draft thing because they came out with a hat. And
Yeah,
it was hype.
yeah.
And they're like,
Right.
oh, I think Mahershala, he's got a hat, and he puts it on, like just like in the
Oh,
thing.
dude, yeah.
Blade. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
Oh
on my
my
radar
God.
that they were gonna redo Blade.
They're so good with keeping everything discreet, you know.
Yeah. Until Spider-Man spoils everything.
Yeah.
Poor Tom Holland.
I know.
I saw a compilation of him just on talk shows or doing interviews, and he'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Him and Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, and they were together to where when Endgame came out, they made it. They wouldn't let them do interviews together because
Yeah.
That's
Or like when he had the card with like the reveal like facing the camera, and it's pretty bad too.
Oh,
all
I
the
didn't see
notes
that
and
one.
answers, and it's all right in front of the camera.
Oh no!
I'm sure it's got to be staged at some point to where they're like, we're just gonna adopt this that you're terrible, and we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, like this is a good marketing like campaign now. Like it's like a good bit. But there was one interview where I know for sure it wasn't scripted, where Mark Ruffalo was giving an interview. I think was it with like Robert Downey or Cumberbatch or something, and he was and then the other actor like went like he like covered his mouth. And he was like, "Oh, no," and then Mark Ruffalo was like, "Oh, sorry."
My bad.
Yeah.
Man, my neighbors have a gardener just going to town next door. Can you guys hear that lawnmower?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. It's not like it's in your room.
That's true. Okay.
It's not like you're outside like a real jerk off.
with all the motorcycles and lawnmowers and leaf blowers.
But I appreciate the natural lighting, David. I do,
Yeah.
and the
If it
figures.
weren't so sunny, I'd retract it so we get the sun in all its glory. But I don't want it burned.
True. You don't want to do that. No.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was gonna make a stupid joke. No.
I like stupid jokes. My whole next segment is stupid jokes.
Oh, boy.
It is gonna be testing your superhero knowledge.
Oh, this is why I get dragged. I'm gonna get dragged all over social media. Let's go.
No way. These are good. Everyone's getting like 100%. So I'm
Oh,
sure
boy.
the pressure's on. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. This Scarlet Speedster moves pretty fast. He ignores all posted speed limits, including but not limited to signs posted near swimming pools that clearly state no running.
Wait, I didn't hear you because you're a lawnmower. Can you say that again?
Yeah, sure. This Scarlet Speedster moves pretty fast. He ignores all posted speed limits, and that includes signs posted near swimming pools that clearly state no running.
Scarlet Speedster. See, like, I'm of a certain generation, so my
Sure.
first instinct is like Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's wrong.
He's
I know it's
red.
wrong.
He's red, and he runs really fast.
He's red and he runs really fast. Hold up.
Red
I
and
need
yellow. Got a lightning bolt.
Oh, Flash.
Boom.
Flash.
Perfect. See, these are easy.
That's what you meant by Scarlet.
Yeah. That's his nickname, the Scarlet Speedster.
See, I told you I'm a Marvel
That's
dude.
okay.
I'm a Marvel dude.
That's fine. This one's right up your alley then.
Oh boy.
All right, are you ready? When you see this creepy crawly on your walls, you're surprised more villains don't try to kill him with their shoe or wadded up magazine.
Spider-Man.
Boom. See how
Nice.
Man.
Oh, I was nervous. I was big
This one's
nervous.
kind of tough.
Redemption.
This one you get bonus points if you get this one right.
All right.
This metallic fellow just needs some tasty waves and a cool buzz, and he'll be fine.
What universe is it?
Tasty waves.
Tasty Waves?
Metallic.
It's metallic.
Metallic?
He's shiny. He's not gold. He's
Silver?
yes.
Surfer?
Boom! You got it.
Got his tasty waves.
Oh, you're right. Tasty. Okay, got it. Yeah.
See,
Tasty
you
Waves.
got this.
Yeah.
Easy
Silver.
peasy. All right. This little sidekick thinks he's got a pretty gnarly war cry, but all the little birds on Jaybird Street just think he sounds like tweet, tweet, tweet.
Tweety Bird?
Close.
Hint.
The sidekick.
Yeah.
Bird name.
Oh, Robin.
Boom.
Robin. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I didn't hear the sidekick part. Your lawnmower, the neighbor's really loud. The lawnmower.
He's not even doing anything right. We'll put an asterisk next to that one just in case.
On all the key words, I feel like he's just like revving the engine, and I don't know.
Sure. All right, I'll give that one to you. All right. So this superhero has some anger issues. The woman he loves is more interested in a one-eyed loser with a blue and yellow costume with a bunch of pockets on it. I just wish he would claw this man to death.
Wolverine.
Boom.
Boom.
You got it.
See?
All right.
You're so worried. You're worried.
Man.
You're not going to get like shocked or punched if you get him wrong. Everything's fine.
At
We
first, I
didn't see the
thought.
break in your house.
At first, I thought Justin said, "You're not gonna get shot."
Yeah.
Or-
Whoa.
That
some of
too.
these fans, they're crazy.
No, they're like, you didn't know? Oh my god. Let's see here. Who's the guy that gets sick when he eats a piece of green space candy? One might say it's kryptonite.
Oh, Superman.
Boom.
Oh yeah, DC baby.
Yeah. You're not favorite. Who's the guy
All
that
DC.
talks to fish while waving a pitchfork around like an angry villager?
Aquaman.
You got this.
Oh boy.
See, you're rocking and rolling.
Now you settling down. You relax.
Ah
you
yeah. I'm not sweating
See the
anymore.
whole field now.
Yes, I do.
This guy's name... I'm sorry. What's the guy's name that gets all big and green when he's angry?
Hulk.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Who's red, white, and blue and throws a shield all over?
Captain America.
Perfect. Right.
All right.
See, rocking and rolling. This raging Cajun likes to play 52 pickup.
Gambit.
Boom.
Not even a pause.
Rocking and rolling. This nice lady always looks beautiful. Pity no one can ever see her.
Invisible Woman.
You got it.
You were the fastest of anyone we've asked that question to. You were the fastest.
Yeah.
No way, for real?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Just like
Oh, boy.
went inside themselves and overthought
Like
it.
you know that they're thinking it, and it has to be right, but they're afraid to say it. It's like when you get like a true false test, and you got like 13 trues in a row, and you know the 14th is true, but you're like, well, maybe I should just click.
Yeah, maybe I should switch it up. Maybe I should diversify this. Just in case.
Exactly.
One of these
All right.
has to be false, right?
Yeah.
Last one. This super bad guy is all about the bling bling, and even goes so far as to sport one glove like Michael Jackson.
I know this. Wait, give me a hint.
You're a jet. He likes to snap. Wears one glove. He's a bad guy, and he has a snap tick to him.
Like gems.
See, I know that I have the image.
We'll even
I
take
don't
the
know the
actor who
name.
plays him as the correct answer.
Wait, but no, I don't know the character's name, but I know who it is. I know it.
It rhymes with Ranos.
Oh, Thanos. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking somebody else. I was thinking another person. I don't know the name, but I was thinking someone that's not as strong. Oh, forget it.
It's all good. You did good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
You said it rhymes with Ranos. Oh
A lot of
boy.
things rhyme with Thanos.
I know, right?
Banyos, I guess.
His name rhymes with Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Man. So you playing any video games or anything like that?
You know, I was playing a few. I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh yeah, who do you usually play as when you play?
Oh, dude, I try to play it with everyone, but I do. My favorite is probably Goku Rose.
Okay.
He's deadly in that game. I didn't download the new DLCs, but I know Jiren is in the game now.
Yeah, there's a lot of DLC.
Yeah.
That game's rock and rolling.
Yeah. Vegeta Blue is pretty dope. And then I just bought Naruto the Naruto Boruto what's it? The latest fighting game. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. And then I was playing Spider-Man for a little bit. But it was taking too much time. So I just watched my roommate beat it. I was like, you play, and I'll just watch you play. Let's see, Devil May Cry 5. But
yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, I didn't beat it yet.
Stuff.
Yeah, all the combos and like the different like forms and positions and like you can switch from like, yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot. But that's about it. Oh, you know what? I'm playing a mobile Naruto game right now called Ninja Tribes.
How's that?
It's pretty good. It's new. It's a newer game. But I like it. I spent a little cash on it too, and I never do that. But
That's
good. Yeah.
Dave and I met when Devil May Cry 2 had just come out.
Oh.
We were talking about Devil May Cry forever. It's funny how video games do that.
Yeah. I think my favorite is Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that one. It wasn't too complex, but you can play. Dante now is like brunette. You can play as Virgil at the end when you beat it with Dante. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Devil May Cry is dope.
It's always got really good combat. It's always just so much fun just to mash these buttons and see these just ridiculous.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Am I good at this game, or am I just pounding buttons?
Right.
Right?
And then you get like S, and you're like, nah, I'm pretty good.
Pro level. I can go pro.
Yeah. Why not? Make some money.
Yeah. It's just in school, you're like, an A is a good grade. What does S mean?
Mm-hmm.
Super good.
Oh.
Yeah, super good, right?
So I guess I was never an S student.
I know.
Right? Just A+. That's it.
I don't understand these grades at these marks.
Yeah, S level. That reminds me of One Punch Man. When it's you're like a C level, B level, A level, and you're like S level.
That's the top, man.
That's the top, man.
Oh man, now we got a leaf blower going on.
Hulu has One Punch Man dubbed because I know it's sacrilege, but I'm a dub guy. Jake, I know you had mentioned that you watched that you'd watch the originals. Are you a sub guy?
I'm a sub guy, but I think My Hero has really good dubbing. Like the actors are really good, and the characters all like sort of sound similar to the Japanese actors. I thought Full Metal Alchemist dubbing was pretty good, but Brotherhood, one of my favorite animes. Um, but other than that, like Dragon Ball dub, it was hard. Uh,
Right.
Naruto dub, really bad, except for Naruto. But yeah, man, yeah, I don't mind reading subtitles personally.
Yeah, you just can't be distracted. Like if
Right,
like if
right.
you have it on in the background, you're gonna miss
Right.
everything.
That,
So I
yeah,
noticed that too. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stop what I'm doing and I'll just read
yeah,
what's happening on the screen
yeah,
because I'm missing what's happening. I had to go back and watch episodes. I'm like, oh, I missed something.
yeah. I admit though, when I was rewatching Naruto, not Shippuden, Naruto, I had it on dub because I was cooking or taking cleaning or whatever, and I had it in the background, and I can still hear it.
Right.
But Shippuden, I was like, no, I'm gonna go back to sub first. Yeah,
Gotta go old school.
yeah. I mean, I have subtitles on when I watch shows in English.
Do you?
Yeah, because sometimes like one of the words or the lines will get muffled, right? And sometimes like the actors maybe like will mumble like a word or something, and I don't catch it. And if it's like a joke or like an important line, like I won't know it, and instead of just rewinding, I'll just have the subtitles on, and so I get all the context.
That
you know.
I
Yeah.
got used to it when I was there was a time in my life when I went to the gym a lot and everything it's closed captioned and I was just reading everything. I wasn't even watching the show.
Right,
It's so weird how
right.
that happened. It's like this metamorphosis took place and I got home like, what's missing? Why am I
Yeah.
watching it like
It's
this?
convenient.
Yeah.
It's
But
convenient.
You can
so much
multitask.
bigger.
Yeah.
You can
Funny how that
multitask.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
How
Jake,
much?
oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to ask Justin, how much is each arcade game? Like, how much is one?
Well, so the Mortal Kombat one was 300. I got it right when it came out, and then the riser was like 45, and then just so it stands up an extra 12 inches or so, it makes it a little bit more like a cabinet. And then the Ninja Turtle one is usually like $400, but I looked out. Yeah, my whole family all pulled together, and they got it for me for my birthday. For my 40th
Wow.
birthday, yeah.
That's awesome.
I know,
Sorry,
it was
David.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. No. I was just gonna ask you to let everyone know where they can keep up with you, where they can follow you on all your social platforms, and if you had anything you wanted to talk about that you have maybe in the pipeline.
Yeah, on social medias, you can find me at the Jake Choi. I think that's across everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok.
Now we're
and
talking.
yeah, now we're talking. And I'm currently developing a few things, especially because of quarantine and Hollywood's kind of shut down. So I'm developing a feature film. It'll be it's a basketball feature set in New York City, following this like Asian high school senior who's like a basketball star in New York. Yeah, and it'll be a period piece. It'll be in the midst of like Linsanity, so it'll be really interesting. And so my writing partner, he's currently writing the script for that. Can't wait to catch up with him on that, and then slowly developing a series. And that's going to be in the vein of like Ballers and like Entourage, but it follows. Yeah, it's going to be loosely based on my friend Tiffany, Tiffany was a basketball player. And then she ended up training NBA players in Vegas after she graduated, and she had a lot of cool stories about that. So I'm just gonna start slowly developing that once the script for this feature is done. Yeah. And I think auditions are starting up again. So that'll be fun to kind of get back in the game.
Cool. Do you play basketball? Are you a good basketball player?
I played most of my life. I played semi-pro in Korea. And then I quit in Korea, came back to New York, and started acting and taking classes and stuff like that. So yeah, basketball has been part of my life for a while. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Here's a Sophie's choice. If you could be the lead in a Marvel superhero movie, or you could be an all-star basketball player. Which one do you want to do?
Oh, you can't do this to me. Oh, okay. You mean like the lead of a MCU movie, like the title
you
character?
are the titular character.
And like it's like a 3-movie deal.
Sure.
3-movie deal, yeah.
I need the details. Or an all-star NBA player?
Or you're an all-star NBA player.
Oh God. I just finished The Last Dance last night.
Oh yeah.
The Bulls documentary.
Yeah.
Both.
Both. You want to go the LeBron James route, just to make money and then make movies with it?
Yeah, I refuse to choose.
Marvel makes a basketball Marvel comic book movie.
Yeah,
You're both.
I'll do it better than Shaq tried.
There you go.
What? I don't think that's possible. Blue Chips is a classic.
Oh,
Blue
boy.
Chips is a classic. I love that movie.
It is. It's a classic. No shade to Shaq, but I'll be an all-star, and in the summers off, I'll be shooting my freaking MCU title movies. You know what I'm saying?
Busy man. You won't have time to watch Naruto or
Oh
Konosuba.
no! You know what? Yeah. Then I'll take none. Nothing over my Naruto. Man, you know.
Sit in your room, watch Naruto.
Would you run down the court like this when you're playing?
After every bucket, every time you score.
Yeah, you just run to the side.
Play defense like this too.
Yep.
You just see a coach like Phil Jackson just screaming at you, like, "What are you doing, Troy? You're doing it. Get back on tee."
And I'll be like, Phil, this is what brings me zen. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to hit these buckets? I gotta do this.
Right.
Yeah. No, you know, man. I mean, look, basketball. There's a shelf life. I'll go with the movies, man, because you can do. You know, you don't need to worry about like keeping up, like, God, because I played basketball for so long, and you know, I know, like, it's just grueling every day. You know, I spent, 2 hours early in the morning before breakfast to train. You know, you did, your cardio, eat breakfast, you take a couple hours off in the afternoon, and then 4 hours training in the afternoon, and then you eat dinner, and then you come back at night to do weight training from 10 to 12, and you go to sleep, and you wake up at like 7. It's just, and that's not even that bad. That's like normal, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. But it would be cool. It would be really cool to play an MCU character. Like, I love Amadeus Cho. Amadeus Cho is one of my favorite new characters. And thank God for Greg Pak, for writing characters like that. Greg Pak is fucking OG. A Sunfire, classic character. I love to play Sunfire. So we'll see. Disney has rights to X-Men, now and Fantastic Four. I'm curious to see what they do with them.
I think the whole world is. We're all ready.
I think we're all expecting to find out about this tomorrow in Hall H if the world hadn't ended.
Oh boy.
I imagine
boy.
Sorry, Friday. Their panel would have been today in like 3 hours. We would have had the Marvel. So maybe they'll drop it on us still.
I think, right?
Probably in 3.5 hours because they're always late.
Ha!
On time.
They'll wait for us.
I know, right? They'll wait. No big deal.
Where are you guys going to go?
I mean,
exactly. We are here for this.
We'll wait 3 days, 3 hours. Nothing.
People camp out, man. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Some troopers out there.
Beyonce goes on when Beyonce wants.
I know.
Yeah. I'm Beyonce, always.
That's true. That's true.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out and chatting with us. Remember, everyone, you can follow Jake Choi at the Jake Choi on Instagram and TikTok. Does his TikTok dances, makes some cool magic tricks, all kinds of fun stuff on the TikTok, right?
That's my dance. That's my TikTok dance.
Love it.
Dave, why don't you take us out?
Absolutely. Thanks, Jake, for joining us. Remember, everybody, go to bluefinbrands.com/SDCC or follow @bluefinbrands to get all the information on all of our exclusives. We'll run through them really, really quick, Micro Machines Man style. We got the Tamashii items. We got the Godzilla. We got the figures for Son Goku Ultra Instinct Sign, Android 17, Android 18, figure art zeros for Vegito and for Super Saiyan Brawly. We got Bandai America exclusives with Dragon Stars, and the Goku versus Cell final battle. And last but certainly not least, we have the clear Optimus Prime model kit. Comes in an amazing collectible metal tin. You can hear all the runners inside shaking about. And then the front is translucent, light shines through, and you have your own little lit up Autobot matrix of leadership. So bluefinbrands.com/SDCC or at bluefinbrands for all the information on these items.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Thanks.